SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to Hylics 2. Okay, it's time to deal with that 3D maze I found last time. I wonder what it's called. Sage Labyrinth. Well, there you go. That does sort of suggest that I may find the third sage in there as well. So, yes, the Sage Labyrinth. That's what we're dealing with next. Now, I did actually print off some graph paper and have started making a map of this place, but I need to connect what I know from the footage of last episode with what I don't know. So, let's see here. This is where I fought the fuzzy guy. Okay. Got it. Yeah, so that's where I just was. Then there's this passageway here, which leads to possibly nothing, possibly something. In any case, I gotta fill out my map. Give me just a second. Okay, map is currently updated. I will put in a screenshot of what my map looks like right now at this juncture. There are more face-looking things in here, but I don't know that that necessarily means anything. I think it's just to indicate that it's the fountain room. Okay, well, the first thing I want to check. This alcove over here has these curtains around it, which makes it seem like it's important, but then there's nothing in here. There seems to be no secrets at all. Oh! Huh? Ah! Okay, so I tried pushing the button and that didn't do anything, but when I tried to walk into it, it seems to have knocked it down. Okay, so that was in fact a secret passage. Marking my map. Okay, so 1, 2 steps in, we've got some creepy cat skull things, which is pretty cool. I don't know how I'm going to make this digestible since I'm going to have to update my map constantly. This is a 3-step hallway. And then we have... Okay, let's see here. We've stepped into an area that looks like guts, apparently, which is a great start. Seems to be a 3x3 square. With little alcoves on all sides, one of which leads somewhere. That one's got an eyeball in it. I'm uncomfortable about that. 2 of them have eyeballs, 2 of them have no eyeballs. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, updating map, hang on. Okay. Alright, and this hallway here is 1, 2, 3 steps long, and then the 4th step goes to around the corner. So 1, 2, 3, and around the corner. Okay. I really wish I had a way to set it up so you could see me drawing this map, but maybe what I should do is just stop talking whenever I'm editing the map. Maybe do periodic screenshots of it. I don't know if that's helpful. It would be nice if it was just up on the screen for everybody, or if there was a map in here, like a mini map. That would be great, but there isn't, so we're gonna have to just deal with what we got, huh? I don't understand these things, and they make me uncomfortable. This wall is real. Okay. This wall is real as well. Okay. Also good. I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like it when they're looking at me like that. I know they're not actually looking at me, and they're just clay statues, and it's fine, but it makes me uncomfortable all the same. All right, so we got cats, eyeball cats. I'm just going to make a note. Eyeball cats. Eyeball cats. Apparently I can't spell eyeball. That's fine. The ones on the top have eyeballs. I have no good way of marking that. Okay, so around the corner in here is a ladder. Okay, this is where things are going to get really, really horrifically complicated, because that means I have to do another map. Let's at least draw the ladder here. I think I may fully explore this floor before going up there. That's probably stupid, huh? Okay. Okay, you can just go up there easily. And that puts you here. Is this good? Is this a good thing? If I step off here, I just sort of sink to the floor. And this is where I was earlier, so that's actually nothing. It's just a little way that goes to nowhere. It must be 2 squares long, huh? Okay. Okay, so this is nothing. Unless there's actually secrets in the walls up there. Maybe I should have checked them while I was up there. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back because I don't understand the eyeball cats, and I can't... Do I have any other buttons I can use in here? No, I don't. Slapping is out of the question. Just doesn't work. What if I turn around here? Is that anything? No. Walls got anything? Bump into them? No. Nothing. All of them? All of them are useless. Okay, so this is nothing. But there are eyeball cats, and if I can figure out what that means, then we'll be smarter, I guess. Okay, so here, this goes to a dead end. Is it actually a dead end? Yes? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and say that, yes, that's a dead end, but I got to update my map anyway, so let me do that. I really should have printed this graph paper a little bit lighter so we would actually tell what was going on here. But anyway, here's a screenshot of where we're at right now. You're welcome. Okay, so where does that put us? This is where the room where I started, correct? Yes, that's where the rope is. All right, so we don't have to worry about that. If we go over here, we've got another Fuzzyman. Okay, well, hello, Fuzzyman. Would you care to rumble? Of course you would. Let's do it. I sure wish I could slap you. I sure do wish I could do that. Oh boy, we got some dogs. Okay, so we got Coif Stalker, Wandering Tyro, Post Dog, Limber Truculent. That's not a very good prize. Okay, Wayne, why did I give you the thing that makes you go first, huh? Why indeed? Why don't we dissolute the Limber Truculent? Because they do hurt a lot, those guys. Okay. Post dogs are attacking, as they are wont to do. Okay. Wandering Tyro attacks for not too much damage, because those are kind of a low-level creature. I don't know why they're hostile sometimes, too, because the ones in the Skull Bomb place didn't seem to care. Admittedly, they didn't have eyes in their gaping face sockets, so maybe the ones with eyeballs are hostile? Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Dedismon, my dude, would you please charge up, I guess? Let's have you charge up. We'll foam armor everybody. It's gonna be great. Disruption from the Limber Truculent. That's a stun, correct? The stun ended... It says the stun ended immediately, but it didn't actually end immediately, because some Snosa is still stunned. Well, that's disappointing. Pangorma, I would like you to do something about that. Teledenudate some Snosa, please, if you can. That should end the stun. It won't end anything else, because everything else is permanent, but we'll get rid of the stun anyway. Okay, there we go. Coif Stalker does Spectorant. I've been reminded, those ghosts right there, the ones that come out of the Soul Sponge and that the Coif Stalker just used on me, that's Dracula. From the first game, that's Dracula, who was responsible for being I think that was the player character in the interstitials in the first game when you weren't Wayne. You were somebody else, and it was telling you about Gibby, you know? And I didn't understand what was going on. And probably if I went back now, I still wouldn't understand what was going on. In any case, let's go ahead and burn everybody. The post dogs are going to be very upset about this, so I am going to have to execute them quickly. But let's at least do it anyway, because otherwise, what is some Snosa even doing here? There we go. That's gone and done it. Now they're both very angry. So let's see to it that they're further uncomfortable. How about a nematode interface on post dog number 1, please? Fill it full of holes. There you go. Wow, that nearly killed it. It's chomping anyway, though. It doesn't care. To some Snosa, which means, of course, she's nearly dead now. Wandering Tyro attacks. Now Wayne is leaking, but Wayne was already leaking, right? Okay, Dedismon's no longer clean, so let's go ahead and get that foam armor on everybody. Quickly, before some Snosa, kicks it. The bucket, that is. Not anything else. Whip kick is happening to some Snosa. She's probably dead. She's not dead, but she's pretty close. Pangorma, what are we going to have you do? I want you to nematode interface the other post dog. It will not kill it, probably, but I want it to die next turn, at the very least. Good. Coif Stalker is shattering, which makes vulnerable on Dedismon, which is fine. Some Snosa, go ahead and pour armor bleb yourself, I guess? That's good. That's much better. Still burning. That's not good, but, we're gonna be okay, I think. Alright, the dogs should burn to death, so we don't have to worry about them. The Coif Stalker does a lot of vulnerability stuff, doesn't it? Or no, it was dissolution. It did some dissolution on me. Did the foam armor fix the dissolution? I didn't notice. But if it does, that's good. I should probably be aware of that, if so. What are you trying to do here? What am I trying to do here? Why don't we just snap? No. We'll put a nematode interface in the Coif Stalker. How about? That seems good. Do that. Take advantage of the foam armor while it's up. Plus, the nematode interface seems to hurt a lot. Okay, we've got a disruption. Who's getting stunned? It is Pangorma, but it's already ended because Pangorma's turn was next, apparently. Okay, that's more dissolution, right? Right, that is in fact what has happened. 3 of us are dissolute now, but some Snosa is not. So, given that they're all fairly weakened, maybe if I do a Wave Artifice, that'll finish them off? That would be convenient if so. Give it a shot, see how it goes. I haven't done it since you've been powered up by your Cursed Gauntlets. Wow, that's way better now. Oh, right, they were vulnerable. That also helps. Okay, great. Nice finish, some Snosa. All right. Now, how are we doing after that? Okay, look at that. We are fully healed. Okay, that's convenient, that right there is. But now the thing is, unfortunately, I'm lost. So now I need to reconnect where I am to where I was and fill out my map. I'm pretty sure this is the way I came. Am I correct? Yes, I am. Okay, map updating is happening. Give me a moment. A single square entrance to a greater room. Let me have a look at that. It's a 3x3 with some more angry faces. Okay. Oh, of course they are. Because check it out. These 3 faces right here, that's technically the opposite side of the wall that is the entrance. So I wouldn't be surprised if all sides of a square like that have exactly the same pattern on them. So technically I'm just looking at the other side of the entrance wall. That's understandable. Thank you. Maybe if we make a little roundy face here, that will indicate what's going on there. This is just getting messy and hard to read, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Okay, so it looks like dead ends, but there is a ladder up there. Can I break this wall down? No, it doesn't seem to be possible. So this is a one-way leading backwards to where I came from if I came out from above. Okay, that is fair, I suppose. Let's find someplace else to go. So there's this pit over here with a switch on the opposite side of it. Is that the only place I have left to go? Down the pit? It kind of seems like it, doesn't it? Because I'm pretty sure everything else is contiguously filled in. Wait, there was a passage by the fountain I didn't check out yet, apparently. Let's go there first. Right, because here's the fountain. I haven't gone this way yet. Okay, so this way, we've got a passage over here. Okay. Hang on, updating map again. Thank goodness I'm mapping this place out, even if it is a little bit tedious on my end. There's no way I would keep all this in mind otherwise. Okay. So here we have a passageway that has another bone cat, looks like. A couple of them. And this way is nothing? Have I been bumping in every wall that is at the end of a dead end like this? I sure hope so. This ladder leads down. Okay. Second. More updating. Okay, this passageway appears to go... Can I interact with these at all? No. Okay. So the creepy cat's now embedded in the wall. Don't seem to do anything in particular at the moment. This passage is 2 squares long. And then there's a left turn. Okay. Let me... I don't know if it's useful, but... Let's see. Cats... There we go. Let me just give you another updated version of this, I guess. There we go. Alright. Now... This passage goes over here and in a big circle, apparently. Lovely. What is all this? This is a different surface than the other walls have been. Can I interact with it? Seemingly no. But it looks like... Well, it looks like clay. Everything in here looks like clay. Everything in this game looks like clay, so I guess that's not particularly unique, but... So we have a passageway that goes in a circle, and this place has got a whole bunch of like little dots and boxes and scribbles on it. I don't know how to illustrate that, but that's going to have to do. Alright. And then there's curtains here and here on this passageway. Curtains. Curtains. My map is getting really messy, but whatever, that's fine. We're going over here to this ladder because it's safer than going down a actual pit. Maybe. Okay, the walls are a little uncomfortable to look at down here, but that's alright. Let me start a new map over here, because I'm pretty sure I finished out that floor as much as I could without getting to that switch, so stand by, starting a new map. Unfortunately, I don't really know how big these floors are going to be in the end, so I have to just sort of start somewhere in the sheet and hope that it doesn't get disrupted, you know? I think I may not give myself enough room here. Almost certainly not. Okay, hang on, I'm going to start another page, that's what I'm going to do. Makes it a little awkward between pages, but whatever, it's fine. Right, okay, so let's see here. let's start by going this way, I suppose. Why not? We have a passage over here. This is a 2x3, which leads to the back of a bone cat, which is very squarely in my way. Doesn't seem to be interactable. No eye socket in it. Okay. Updating. And on the far side of the 2x3, the path does extend around the corner, but I can't get there from here. Okay. Because there's a cat. All right. Okay. And then over here, we've got a very similar looking passage, which leads... No, actually, this is much more winding and twisting, and we got cats again. Cats everywhere around this place. Also, I haven't been testing for secret doors, have I? I need to figure out for sure if secret doors are bumped with your face open or if you're supposed to hit the slap button. I'm not actually sure which I did to succeed earlier. All right, just a second. Updating map. And we got cats. Okay, all right. Some uncomfortable looking cats, as per usual. There's got to be some significance to this, but I don't understand it yet. Okay, so we have another 3x3 with directions. Oh, good, more cats. Love that. Love to see more cats. Okay. I don't want to get too far ahead without updating. I don't know how I'm going to make this in an episode. I know I've already said that. It's going to be hard. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best over here. Okay. So, over here we have a passageway which goes 1, 2, 2 in, then the third, and then to the right. Okay. Like this. Good. Then we go this way, and we're coming to a dead end, which is, I guess, a good thing? 1, 2. Is it real? It seems to be real. I can't seem to knock down any walls. There is a passageway above it, for whatever that's worth. I can't get there from here unless I have the capacity to jump, which I do not seem to by any buttons that I have been able to detect. Okay, so... I also don't have a really good way of illustrating when there is a passageway that leads from the floor above this one to this one, which is probably going to be an issue sooner rather than later. 1, 2, 3... Hey, we got a Fuzzyman. Hello, Fuzzyman. Fuzzyman seems to be wandering around that passageway over there, so let me just update my map before anything else. This is going to keep happening. 1, 2, 3... Okay. We got a 2x3. You know what? Just fight the Fuzzyman right now. Just fight him. Hello, my foes. How are you doing? Okay, we've got a Poolamane, so we probably better deal with that pretty quick, huh? Yeah, let's go ahead and... probably good to light him on fire before it comes around to some Snows' turn, because I think she'll go after it, most likely. So, light the Poolamane on fire right away. Very good. Counters with Allotrope. It's alright, Wayne will be fine. Deadismoln, I do want you to go ahead and prepare to foam armor everybody, because it seems pretty essential to my tactics. There we go. Lambast is happening. Instead of Multiply, which is exactly what I want. Pungorma, you go ahead and charge up as well. We'll get you to lightning somebody. It'll be great. It does kind of steal a little bit of your thunder that everybody's all on fire by the time it comes around to your second turn, but I'm okay with it. Oh, we didn't get Dissolute last time because we were clean, weren't we? That's what it was. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Some Snowsa. It's time to Link Mollusk everybody before somebody dies. There we go. I don't know what to think of that particular animation. It seems a little concerning. Allotrope is happening. It really, really hurts. And there's that linked homunculus, which is bad news for me. Okay, Wayne is leaking out pretty bad, but he'll be okay. Let's go ahead and nematode interface the Bomalaug, I think, because that's really bad if that thing manages to sacrifice its homunculus. There we go. Deadismal. Oh, that did take up the vulnerability, didn't it? I suppose it did. Okay. Deadismal. It's time for you to foam armor everybody. Starting with Wayne, I don't know, it doesn't seem to matter that much. There we go, everybody's foamed, which is an effective extra 100 hit points, which is great as far as I'm concerned. Pungorma should be able to charge lightning at this point, so let's hit the core tier. No? Do we want to hit the Coif Stalker or the Courtier? I don't remember what the Courtier does. It heals, doesn't it? It heals. Let's just zap it. Destroy it before it can do any real bad stuff. There we go. 164 damage. That ought to do it. Coif Stalker deploys a Cupcake. Apparently they carry those around. Didn't have any hit points to regain, but now it's defending, which is obnoxious and does sort of cancel out the vulnerability thing. But let's see here. Is anybody still vulnerable? Just the Coif Stalker, and it's defending. So we could have some snows to go ahead and do a Wave Artifice, but it's not going to be as effective as I want it to be. That said, it is more damage to everybody, and it may take the Poolamane out, so let's just go ahead and do it. Poolamane perishes. Love to hear it. Momolaug perishes. That's also very good. Wayne, Nematode interface on this Coif Stalker, if you please. That ought to do some decent damage. Indeed it has. Dedismoln. Time Sigil it. Why not? It means it's going to take longer for those things to tick, but that's not a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. Pangorma, just smack him. Yeah, I know you're dissolute. Don't worry about it. There's enough of us here that we should be able to overcome him with numbers. Yeah, see? Look at that. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. And fortune... Okay, I see. So I advanced into the space from this direction to fight that guy, and it turned me around. So I can't count on what direction I'm facing after I come out of a combat. That's important to note, and now I'm going to update my map. Alright, now the Coif Stalker was running around this place in a circle, so I presume this is another loop, yes? That does appear to be the case, but it's more complicated than I wanted it to be. Okay. Also, this area is meaty guts, rather than... Ooh, I don't like it when you're embedded like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. Meaty guts rather than the speckledy business that's been going on elsewhere. What is the purpose of all these cats? I genuinely do not understand just yet. Alright. Sorry, map update happening now. And this passageway... Okay. This passageway goes over to another room with a whole bunch of cats. Wow, this place is... Oh, no. Wow, okay. This is mean. This is a mean thing to just drop randomly into your game, alright? I mean, it's fine. I'll deal with it, but what the heck, man? Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a blank wall. Cats with eyeballs up and down the lane. This one doesn't have an eyeball for some reason. I haven't been pushing buttons because my other hand is busy. Okay. With my pen. Updating the map, you see. Okay. Hang on. Cat, 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 cat. I can probably just write in circles and we can know that they're cats. Maybe I should blacken the circle when it doesn't have an eye. That might be relevant at some point. I should have thought of that earlier. Okay, well, from here on out, that's how I'll do my map. Okay, we got more cats over here, and it leads to something else. Okay. This is... okay. I almost feel like it would be better off if I was streaming this, question mark? But if I was doing that, then you'd have to sit here and wait while I'm updating my map, which is what you have to do whenever I start talking while I'm updating my map, so maybe I should shut up again. Okay. Cat, cat, and 2 more cats. These all have eyeballs. Okay. Maybe it's time for a screenshot. Here you go. Oh, I haven't actually showed you how floor 1 turned out either, have I? Okay, so I'll put them both on the screen or something. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Let's try and be methodical about this, though, because if I get too far into this, I'm going to just get lost. So let's go back to where these 2 cats are here, yes, and then let's go this way. Takes a left turn, like so, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Which brings us back to the room I was just in, which fills out a portion of the map that I was wondering about. Now, I don't know if any of these walls are breakable. I know secret doors around here somewhere, but usually it seems like there's some sort of indication. The one had those curtains around it, right? But I guess that's the only one I've found so far. Okay. This is new territory. So 1, 2, and then we have a passage to the right and left. Hang on. Okay. Right passage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're at a wall that is breakable. and leads to nothing? Okay, you bumping into the... Wow! Bumping into the walls does seem to do the trick. But okay, it's now time for fighting. That's a fish. That's just a fish. It was a Quaif Stalker on the map, but now it's just a fish. Carassius. Why am I concerned about Carassius? I feel like this is going to be a bad time. I might just dissolute the Carassius right off the bat. Or maybe the post dog, because I am going to light him on fire. Yeah, dissolute the post dog. That'll be fine. It'll be angry immediately, but it's also dissolute, so that's okay. Now it's chomping for what? 54 damage while dissolute? That's ridiculous. Wow, post dog's a real problem. Okay, well, charge up, Dedismon. We got a fish to be worried about. Nonconformist does charge up, which is not good news. Pangorma, why don't you stop that guy from whatever he's planning on doing, yeah? Where's my, there it is. There's the finger. I want you to, am I only even, I'm on teledenity, that's what I want, okay. Why is it so hard to move my hand over to, if I try and go to the right from Silumvog, I go to Wayne instead of the, okay, there we go, nonconformist. There we go. Strip that man of his charging. Very good. Carassius does Solvent Vortex, which seems like a bad time. Dissolute for a bunch of people. Not that much damage, though. And a stem cell is happening to the post dog, which is a little obnoxious. Okay, some Snosa, you know what to do. Mollusk them. Mollusk them all! And hopefully nobody else gets angry, I guess. Or fast, or anything bad like that. Doesn't look like anybody else has that kind of a reaction to being attacked. Wayne... What do we do? What do we do? Time sigil somebody? Why don't you time sigil the post dog, actually? That ought to keep him from doing too much. Wow, that does so much damage! Why did that do so much damage? That was like 50 damage that I did through time sigil? Does it hurt that much? Interesting. I mean, it's not a bad effect to have on them. Whose turn is it? Dedismol. Dedismol doesn't do a lot of damage, so I guess... Damn it. Wait, Dedismol. Foam armor. We haven't done the foam armor yet. I almost forgot. Wow. Pay attention, why don't you? It's very important that I pay attention. There we go. Foam for everybody. Nonconformist does accelerate and is probably now fast, I'm thinking. Sure is. Okay, Pangorma. Why don't you get a nematode interface on the nonconformist? As far as I can tell, what fast does is it allows you to go twice on your next turn, or however long fast lasts for. So we probably don't want him to have another turn, if possible. Solvent Vortex. We're already dissolute, so this shouldn't have... Oh! Okay. It removed foam status from everybody, and also removed the... negative statuses from them in general. It stripped it all away. It also seems to have put the post dog to sleep. Oh, because it removed the time sigil, which puts you to sleep. Right. So it's a debuff cleanser for them and a buff cleanser for us at the same time? That's exceedingly powerful. Okay. So they don't hurt that much, but they mess up my plans. Link mollusk them again, please. We better focus on getting that fish out of here. There we go. Vulnerability and fire on everybody. That woke up the post dog. Too bad. Don't like that much. Wayne, I just want you to snap at the Carassius, actually. That wasn't quite enough, huh? The post dog is dead. That's nice, anyway. Dedismon. Time sigil on the nonconformist. Okay. Doesn't do that much damage when Dedismon does it, but that's not too surprising. But that did use up the vulnerability state, which I hadn't really considered. Okay, Pangorma, can you finish off the Carassius? Not quite, but the fire should do him in. Silumvog is grafting somebody. Grafting itself, as it turns out. That's useful. Wait, that was it charged? It charged and I didn't even notice it? And that's what it used it for, was grafting itself? Okay, sure, I guess. That's something like tactics if you want to do that. Just snap the Silumvog, please, some Snosa. There we go. Nonconformist is charging up. And does Photon Grape Shot. Because it's fast, so it can do two things at the same time. Ha! Well, that's pretty good tactics. And the fire didn't quite take it out, which is a shame. Wayne, finish off the Silumvog if you would. Thank you, Dedismon. You know what to do. Great. That's all fine. Okay. Okay, so now which side of the... Okay, I'm facing where it came out of. This is the room where that thing came out of, and there's a chest behind it. So what we got? Multi-soul sponge. That's useful. That's useful. I need to update my map, though, quickly. Hang on. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another wall that broke down. And a box. Okay. I don't know if it's entirely necessarily that I mapped that out, considering that I just explored it. But whatever, I did it. So, over here, we have a similar passageway. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. There are way too many passageways in this place. Are you aware? I'm aware. I am deeply, deathly aware. Hang on. 1, 2. Wait. Did I turn her all the way around? I did turn all the way around. Ish. This is not ideal for making an episode, is it? How many times will I say that before this episode's over? I don't even know. Let's see here. We gotta go to the left, and over to the left is a passageway leading left and right. We have another ladder. Okay, wonderful. It's a ladder leading down, which I use a ladder leading down to get to here. And there's a ladder leading up over here. Oh, I wonder if that's going to lead to where the switch was. Okay, well, let me actually map out this area quickly. And a 2 square over here, which leads to a ladder. Okay. And that ladder, do I have anything on the other map which looks similar to it in location? I came down over... These even line up. I wonder if the floors line up in any way. Sorry, just testing that theory, which is difficult to do at the moment. I can't tell for sure, but it seems like this ladder might very well lead to the switch, which might just be easier to walk up to it and test than actually theorize about what it might be. But first, I want to map out this over here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so... this space right here is diagonally adjacent to another open space. So, I don't know if that's worth mentioning, but it just basically means that the walls can go almost right up to where they'd connect to another passageway. They don't leave a one-space wall in between all passages, which, you know, sometimes when they make a maze like this, you can count on that sort of thing, but not this time, apparently. Okay, so here we have a ladder going down. This is a ladder going up. Okay. Let's go test the up ladder first. Okay, what we got? Oh, it only goes sort of up. And then it leads over to... ah, okay. This just leads to a passageway that goes to that part that I've already been to. On my map, I can see that this goes... Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a picture of it, but I don't know how helpful it's going to be. Basically, it connects back around to what I've already been to. I'll put it on the screen, see if it helps. Okay, so we gotta go take the ladder down. Is there any purpose to this aside from this? Check the walls. I'm pretty sure this is just a way to get back to where you already were, and if you aren't mapping, then you get confused. That's basically what this comes down to. But fortunately for me, I am mapping. Okay, so I guess we're going further down. So, let's just see what happens. Okay, we're in a new zone entirely. We got more cats right off the bat. This seems to be a short passageway leading directly to a... okay. Alright. I'm going to map this, but I don't know... This may be a smaller floor. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Okay, see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Like so. And this is a ladder. Okay. Check. So let's go up the ladder. It just leads to a half floor up here. We have an angry face, which does not go away if I poke it. Some windows. Makes sense that they wouldn't go away, since apparently that's the void of space out there. And then another ladder, which leads to a switch. A switch. Okay. Second, while I map before I touch this. Whoa! Why did that happen? Why does it take longer to go down a ladder than up? Whatever! Mapping, hang on. switch. 1, 2. Switch right here. I don't know if I need to map this. I probably just need to hit the switch. So let's hit the switch. I've done it, and it opened up a passageway, and it's filled with stalkers, which is perhaps not surprising. Okay. This is someplace I haven't been before, though, I assume, so... Okay, alright. That's fine. I may not have left myself enough room to map this, but I shall make do. Hang on, I need to adjust things. The passageway was underneath, so this technically overlaps. Oh man, this map is a mess. Hang on. Okay, alright. This has been mapped. This looks remarkably familiar. Wait. Is this? Hang on. Hold on. This feels like... This looks a lot like the first floor. Which doesn't make any sense at all. Because I climb... Wait. Yes, maybe it does. Because this is a zone transition. It doesn't look like a zone transition from the bottom, but technically you take a ladder up and then a ladder up. I think this is back to floor 1. Okay. Well, that complicates things and simplifies them. So now I just need to... Wait, why are there more enemies here, though? Oh, because this switch took this wall out of commission. Because originally, this passage here was a dead end. There's a block right here, but the block moved back because I hit the switch. Okay. I understand where I am. I understand what I'm doing. Now I need to update the map again. Okay. All right. Okay, I understand where I am. I understand what I'm doing. Great. So let's... 1, 2. Okay, this room is 2 by 2, like this. It's actually a 2 by 3, and then it leads to an extra one. Let's just fight this guy. Let's just... I understand where I'm doing. I'm just gonna fight the man, okay? I'm just fighting the man. Okay, we got a fish. The fish is a problem. We should do something about the problem fish. Let's see here. How about a time sigil right off the bat to stop him from acting immediately? Plus, now if he cleanses himself, he'll fall asleep, which is great as far as I'm concerned. Dead is Moln, I want you to charge up. Okay. Done. Pangorma, you also go ahead and charge up, with the idea of being lightning striking to somebody to death as soon as they're vulnerable. Silumvog is also charging up. Spectorant is happening. Is that Disilluge? I think that's Dissolution on all of us, right? And decent damage, yes. Okay. Glaive Arc, that's not good for some Snosa. The fish just attacked instead of doing anything dangerous, so that's nice anyway. Let's Link Mollusk them. I have no reason to tolerate this behavior, so let's not. Okay. All right. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. I have too many things to juggle in here. It's turning out to be a real problem. Okay, so let's see here. We need to... Wayne, go ahead and nematode interface the fish. Which will do extra damage because vulnerable. Very nice. It's leaking. Deadismoln, go ahead and foam armor us. I'm pretty sure the fish won't be able to do anything too soon here. I may be overconfident here, but I think we're going to be all right. Pangorma, you're charged up, so go ahead and lightning strike the coiffed stalker. Take it entirely out of the fight, please. Beautiful. Off it goes. Silumvog is grafting... Who? Itself. Silumvogs seem to be rather selfish in their healing usage, don't they? Some Snosa... Kill the fish, please. Yes, it's got a load of debuffs and probably would have died anyway, but best not to count on that sort of thing. Wayne... Bully the cave Sinise. That should take care of it. Very good. Deadismoln... I guess nematode interface on the Silumvog? It won't feel good after its next turn anyway, right? Seems good. Pangorma, kick it. With your fingers. Like that. And off it goes. Very good. Alright. Very good indeed. It has changed my facing. So let's try and reestablish where I am. This is where I came from, right? The 2 by 3. Yes, okay. Alright. Then I'm going to stand here and do some more mapping. Give me a second. Over there is 2, 3. Can I bump the wall? It doesn't do anything. How about this direction? No, that's nothing as well. Okay, so this is a dead end in the purest sense. Well, no, that's not true. I didn't die. But, you know what I mean. Okay. Good, now 1. Now let's just fight the guy. Fight the man. Fight the man, it's fine. Our foes assemble. Let's do something about that. Oh, we've got a coacher. They're not my favorites. I will not lie to you about this. Dissolution on the coiffed stalker, I think. I think it does the most damage of these things here. Deadismoln. Do go ahead and charge up. I have a bit of a formula for battle, and it seems to be working out well, so I'm going to keep doing it. Jaded Mycetic is charging. I think that'll be okay. Pangorma charged as well. Koi Stalker is stabbing somebody. It's Pangorma. Pangorma's okay. Coachert has done reactive shield. That's really annoying. Some Snosa, go ahead and do it anyway. This is going to hurt. Don't die, okay? Don't die, please. Some Snosa. The reactive shield is going to smack you right in the face. Real good. But don't die, please. Okay, the shield is expended. 160 damage, I think. Okay. Tether Homunculus is now present. Wayne, please try and save some Snosup or Bleb. There we go. Deadismoln, go ahead and foam armor on everybody. Very good. Okay. Cookie is deployed. All right. Pangorma. It actually wasted its charge in order to deploy that particular cookie. I guess I can't complain too much. The Bomalaug must die. Please see to it, Pangorma. Beautiful. All right. Wave Stalker is shattering Pangorma. Understandable. Coachert is just attacking instead of putting its shield back up, which is weird. Some Snosa. I don't know if it's necessarily worth another 60 will in order to just get the fire and vulnerability on the Coachert there, but also that is kind of your whole deal. So, never mind. We're just gonna do a wave. We're gonna do a wave. Artifice. That's gonna be fine. Nice. That nearly took out the Coiffed Stalker. The fire should take it out next turn. Wayne, just attack the Jaded Mycetic for now. Deadismoln will do the same. There we go. Now, we still have the Coachert to worry about, so why don't you go ahead and light it on fire the old-fashioned way? Very nice. Reactive shield is deployed, which does mean that when I try and take that down, it's going to take off the fire as well, isn't it? Oh, probably, but whatever. It's at half health, it'll be fine. Shield comes down, fire's still there, very nice. Just kick it, Wayne. Just kick it. Deadismoln, kick it some more. Very nice. We win. Very good. Okay. Has it rotated me while I was fighting? I can't tell. I don't think it did. But let me just do some mapping. Yeah, okay. So this is a, what, a 4x3, huh? A 4x3. And we got the scribbles on the wall again. All right, let me just get that mapped out. Okay, done. So let's advance through it and see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, then a right turn. The Coiffed Stalker ahead of me. Let me just check this wall. It seems to be nothing. Quick map update. I also note that there's a hole in the ceiling above me right here, but there's not much I can do about that right now. So let's just fight this stalker. Hello. Hello indeed. Okay, so we got a healer in the back left there, and then this guy on the right does a whole bunch of attacks at once. I remember that. So let's dissolute the highway flame. That should make the attacks do a lot less damage, I would think, right? I think that's how dissolute works, unless I deeply misunderstand the basic principles at hand here, in which case there's no helping me. Charge up, please. Tyro is doing a thing. Highway Flame is also doing a thing, but not the thing I was expecting. Wow, 56 damage. Admittedly, that was to some Snowsa who is permanently vulnerable, but still, that's bad. That's not great. Charge up. Courier does graft to the Flame. Not too surprising. That Spectorant is happening. That's disillusion for everybody, except for some Snowsa, which does her less good than I would like. Some Snowsa, go ahead and do your thing. Link Mollusk them all. I wish this particular animation was a little bit faster, or if there was, perhaps if there was a way to hurry it up a little bit, but there's not, so well, what can I do? Wayne, hit the Coif Stalker with Dissolution. That's going to use up his vulnerability. I didn't think about it, but it's fine. It's going to be okay. Deadismoln. Foam armor for everybody, please. You have your specialty. Go ahead and use it. Thank you. Wandering Tyro is charging. It's concerning. Pangorma. Take the Courtier out of this fight. Destroy it, please. Very good. Okay. Coif Stalker is shattering. Wayne. Okay. Some Snowsa. Snap at something that's vulnerable. How about the Tyro? I don't want to see what it's going to do when it's charged. Get it out of here. Great. Okay. Wayne is dissolute, so why don't we do a nematode interface on the Coif Stalker? That seems like a good call. And Deadismoln, I guess just kick the Stalker? Kick the Stalker. That doesn't do much. But again, he's dissolute. They are dissolute, I should say. Pangorma, just finish off the Flame, why don't you? If possible. Very good. And the Stalker has perished. Very good. Very good. 2 pool wine, despite there not being any pool men there. I wonder why that is. Okay. Okay. Didn't turn me around, so now I just gotta map this chamber. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3 by 5, looks like. Alright. I don't understand these cats yet. I don't understand them. Alright, let's check this little dead end with the angry face. Nothing to see here. Okay, which brings us to this other passageway. So, where does this go? The window. No enemies here, just a long window side passage. That's fine. And it leads to a ladder, okay? Wrapping up the mapping here then, please. Okay. Here we have a ladder leading upward. It might just be a half ladder, though. Which it is, it turns out. Okay. Okay, so this is going to... here. Can I actually go back down? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, and then a drop off. Okay, and that's going to drop me into a room that I have never seen before. Looks like a big one, too. So, here we go. Uh-huh, we have a switch. That seems important. Okay. And the chamber... Okay. There's a ladder here. Ah! A ladder here, which I believe would lead me back over the wall to that little passageway that led up to the room with all the stalkers. I believe. Okay. Mapping, sorry. Pardon me. Wait, this is the passageway that leads over to where the stalkers were. And there's not a way up there, so I miscalculated. I don't know what this ladder does. Wait. No, I got turned around. This is where I came from. I jumped off this cliff. Yes. This is... Oh, shoot. I messed up the map a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I can fix it. Okay, so this ladder goes... Yeah, there's the passageway down to where I already came from. We don't need to go that way. We will not go that way. Okay. Over here, we have a real wall, despite my best efforts. Okay, and then over there is a switch. Okay. More mapping. Okay, so this switch over here is actually kind of on the other side of the wall from that switch that I saw from the early portions of this dungeon, maze, whatever you want to call it. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 5. And this pinches in here. Let's hit this switch and see what happens. The entire wall goes over there. The entire wall goes over there. If I hit it again, does it come back? No. Okay. The entire layout has switched somewhat. There's still a hole here. Now there's this really big chamber, and I have to change my map again. Okay. Is the switch that was on the other side still there? I can't reach it because there's walls here now. Okay. Was it a bad thing to hit the switch? Should I have not hit the switch? I genuinely don't know. But let me map out this new chamber. See if I can understand it. Okay, so this goes here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see. So this over here is the earlier portion of the maze that is now entirely exposed. I have opened up a passageway back to where I already came from. Is there anything else here for me to do? Aside from jump in this hole, I'm not sure that there is. And didn't I decline to jump in this hole earlier? Wait a sec, it's actually crushed off the opening that leads to the rest of the maze, hasn't it? Hang on. So this is... Right, this is the room I came back to from the second floor. Then... Okay. This is now open air. And that's the same pit that I could see from the other side at the entrance. So this is the same... The switch that I hit is the same switch, yes. But now this entire room... This entire room is open now, and the pit is still accessible. I could jump into it. That may be the only thing that's left to me, because this passageway, this used to go to the rest of the maze. It no longer does. I might be able to circle back around from the other side, or maybe I just have to jump in the hole, which may just take me down to the second floor, so it might not be so bad as all that. I'll try to give you a picture of where the map is at this point, but it's not looking good, let me tell you. Okay, cool. Well, I guess for now, let's try jumping in the hole and see what that accomplishes for me, if anything. Okay, this is the second floor. The one that I came to before. I think this is probably a passageway I've already been in. 2 cats on the other sides of these walls. Yes, I recognize this place, but do I recognize this? Yes, I do. Yes, I've absolutely been here. This is exactly the same as it was before. Okay, that's good to know. Let me update my map with proper cat markings. This one here has an eye, and this one here has no eye. Okay. Again, I don't know if that really matters. But maybe it matters. I don't know. But that's all that hole does. That hole does nothing else. Let's see... Let's circle back around here and see if I can find out if anything has changed now that I hit that switch. The cat's still here, so I still can't explore the rest of this floor. That seems important. How did I get down here in the first place? I took this ladder over here. Okay, now we're back on floor 1. And we're on the other side of where I've hit that switch. So, let's see here. Where's the place with the 2 curtains? Checking my map. Right. This is that loop, right? This is the fountain, okay. Yes, this is the loop right by the fountain. Yes. Okay. Which means if I go over here, perhaps maybe things will have changed. Because this is the curtains that leads to the secret passageway I found with the cats. And this over here leads to a ladder which now goes on top of that thing I shifted? Yes, it does! Okay. Okay. That's good. And that also means I can reach that... That's the switch that was on the other side of the pit. Okay. Does that mean I can just reach it from the normal floor? Would that just shift everything back? Maybe it would. Let me go have a look. So if we go over here... Yes, the switch is just right there now. Okay. So I would have to remap this entire floor if I wanted to get that, set that straight. So for right now, let's just explore the upper floor. Because I'm guessing that switch is just going to change things back to the way things were. I could be wrong, but it seems pretty likely. So let's see if we can explore up here a little bit. That's the room I just opened up. Right. Then this is a ladder that goes upward, which seems very important. And then this... What's this? A ladder that... 2 ladders that lead down. Okay. Is this on the other side of the cat? Is that what's going on here? Am I on the other side of the cat now? Well, this is a room that's very angry to see me. And there's nothing more to say on the matter. Okay. So this is a waste at the moment. Maybe changing the switches would make it not a waste, but for the moment, this is a waste. And then this over here. This is real. And there's a pit. Okay. So this is a zone I haven't been to. Where does this correlate to the cat that was in the way? Was that on floor 2? Downstairs. That was downstairs. Okay, so that wouldn't be here anyway. I'm looking for something that I can't possibly see. Okay, I need to map this. Turns out... Wait, what's up here? Is this actually another floor? Oh! Well, this seems important. We have a sarcophagus and we have a door. Like a normal style door. That seems very important. Okay, okay. Mapping. Give me a second. Right, because this ladder led to nothing originally, but now it leads to a pathway. This ladder is actually directly above where that pit was before. Okay. Goes around over to there. I should check that wall over there, just in case. Nothing. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. So let's test everything except for the sarcophagus and the door, because that feels like the end of this maze, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of stuff I've missed in here. It feels like there's got to be more secrets than this. So, this passageway goes over here. And around the corner. And there's a ladder which leads to a passageway that is nothing, and a ladder that leads to the passageway that leads to the pit. Okay. Let's just... I'm going to try jumping in the pit. It should drop me on the other side of the cat if I've calculated this out correctly. So let's just jump in the pit for now. Okay. There's the cat. I'm on the other side of the cat. We have cleared the cat. Okay. So that's over here. Okay. So this map, this passageway goes around the corner, and then there's a big ladder leading up. Probably want to take that in a minute and not immediately. And we need to... Wait, is that all there is here? Is it just the ladder? No, there is a secret. Okay, so we got a box. Let's see what is in the box. Paper cup! That seems really important. Really important indeed. More will for everybody as soon as I make it back to the ship. If I can ever escape this place. But fortunately, I think my map is pretty decent, so that should be... Okay. Alright, let's go up here. Second floor. And a passageway leading back to presumably space I already know? Maybe? I lost my place. Okay. Yes, I know exactly where I am. Okay. Those 2 cats over there, that leads to the deeper in the dungeon. We need to go back this way. Okay, good. Glad I went this way. Got the paper cup. But the fact that was just hidden in the wall with no marking whatsoever, aside from this is a place that was hard to get to, so probably there's some reason for you to get here, that's concerning to me. That's concerning to me. I don't understand how you're supposed to find that aside from just experimentation, and if I'm supposed to be experimenting more on that particular level, I'm not going to find everything in here, probably. Which is disappointing. Alright, well, let's get back to the place with the shuffled blocks. Okay, so there's that switch. Let's try hitting the switch and see what happens. That's exactly what I thought would have happened. Yes, it just reset everything to the way it was, so now I need to go back through the underground in order to get to the other side, so let me do that and undo what I just did. Stand by while I do that. Wait. Why does this wall look different? Does it not? Am I making things up? I swear it looked different. I also want it to be a thing that the walls the cats are looking at are movable. What? But it's not. It's specifically not. Is it the walls that the cats aren't looking at? Hi. Peptide bodkins. I beg your pardon? What's a peptide bodkins? That's got to be a garb, right? That's got to be an accessory. It's not. Their bodkins are gloves? Today, the peptide bodkins are spoken of only in whispers. Plus 16 power, plus 10 will, minus 8 flesh. Normal attacks inflict poison. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Well, I've already got the telescopic sleeve on Wayne. So, does any... Pungorma? What's Pungorma using for a weapon right now? The pleather gauge. So, if I put the peptide bodkins on him, he'd have more will, less flesh, more power, less speed. But he'd inflict poison with normal attacks. Who do I have normal attacking, usually? I guess Pungorma's not a bad choice for that, but I feel like Wayne also does a decent amount of that, doesn't he? Oh, hey, no, hey, okay, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. Wayne gets the peptide bodkins. Wayne's the one I have do standard attacks most often. I think Pungorma, we gave him the telescopic sleeve. He'll charge up on his first turn, he'll lightning strike somebody on his second turn, and he'll be going directly after some Snosa, makes everybody weak. So that's going to be great. Okay. I don't understand how I found that, but I feel like there's more experimentation to be done here. In any case, I gotta go find that switch. Switch. Switch hit. Okay, that wall goes over there now. So mean making the entire maze change because you hit that. Even if you do your due diligence and are mapping everything, it's actually not that helpful sometimes. This is the entrance. I hadn't noticed that was where it brings you, but of course it does. Okay. Where did I first see cats around here? I marked it, right? It's not accessible from here. Okay. I need to find more cats. I want to experiment with walls. Angry face, splashy wall. This is where I just was. This is not where you wanted to go. I've done a bad job, okay? You have a map, but you're not using it. Maybe you should consider changing your ways on that particular front, huh? Okay, in order to get back around, I think I need to hurl myself into this pit. Is that correct? I think so, yes. Okay, these cats are looking at each other, so maybe that means nothing? Those cats over there are looking down here at the two walls. Maybe if I go straight down the center and hit this wall right here, that's something? Nope, it's absolutely not. If there is a pattern here, I don't understand it. But in any case, I need to go... not this way. No, to the entrance. Towards the entrance, which is this way. It feels like I'm stuck in a maze that's made up of a pan of brownies. This cat's just in the way. Okay. This is where I'm going. Okay, so we're back here. I wonder if I should stop by the afterlife real quick. Drop off some meat, you know? These two are staring each other in the eyes, so to speak. So maybe there's nothing to be done here. The passageway through here, though, this leads to the second floor. Right, okay. So wait a second, this is all a secret. This has to be a secret because I technically found a wall that led to this, like the wall tore down. I got another loop dome. That's pretty nice. That makes you immune to some pretty nasty stuff. But we've got some pretty good accessories these days. No squeeze, no dissolute. No speed either. Okay, so why don't we give that to... Okay, you got an organ for it, which is 3 power, 12 will, 35 flesh. The loop dome is more flesh, more will, no speed. But you don't get squeezed or dissolute, which I feel like could be pretty good here. So go ahead and use the loop dome. Your speed's still 38. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, check the door. Used deep key. I guess I did get that a while back, didn't I? Okay. Great, so now we got ladders going up. This can't lead to more maze, can it? It can't possibly, can it? This has got to be something significant. I feel like it has to be something significant. I don't know if this is going to be the gesture I'm looking for, or the sage, or if they're both going to be in the same place. I'm not sure. We're out. We're out. Okay. I did stop mapping at some point there, but in case you wanted to see how this all turned out, I may have to go back in there, I understand, but here's how we got wound up eventually. You're welcome? I don't know. Let's go this way, and let's not fall off, please. I see they have guardrails for that very purpose. Thank you. Much appreciated. And now the guardrails are gone, and we're going to have to jettison my way across, aren't we? Well, let's see whatever that is down there first. Are you the third sage? Hi there. What's your deal? I am the Sage of Satellites. Long have I resided upon this beach chair. Acquire my goods. Got a sage token. Got single glove. In the presence of 3 tokens, the Monitor of Ancients shall power on. Thank you. Anything else? Only the sage's gesture can defeat Lord Gibby and his Hylics Xylem. In the depths of this buried edifice, a switch will reveal its hiding place. Okay. So I found the third sage. And I got the sage's emblem. In fact, I couldn't get the final gesture if I didn't have the 3 sage's emblems, huh? It seems like it. Well, what's that glove I just got, The single glove. The sages devised ever more efficient garbs. Halves will costs, plus 16 power, plus 16 speed. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's good. Okay. Dennismal, what are you using again? Brain digits. Lots of speed, not much flesh, not much power. Having will costs. Is that... Okay, who uses the most will around here? At the moment, it's some Snowsa, isn't it? But what's some Snowsa using? The cursed gloves. That's the reason she uses so much will at the moment. Okay, so who do I want to use a whole bunch of will at this point? Gorma's got a loop dome. I like him having a loop dome. Dedismon. I could give it to Dedismon, but I don't know. Dedismon doesn't go through that much will. I mean, partially that's because of the converter worm, but doubling up the converter worm and the single glove seems like overkill almost. Then again, everybody else has got really good items. So I think we give it to Dedismon, because I don't have a better idea right now. There you go, Dedismon, you're welcome. Enjoy. I found long gloves. Did I? I found long gloves. I'm collecting this guy's limbs? Is that okay? Do you need those? I have no idea if you need those, but okay, cool, I guess. So... what is this here, then? Can I launch to anywhere? Because it sure looks like a launch point. It wasn't. What happens now? Wait, I can just run on this? Does it ever stop? It seems to have stopped, okay. So technically you can run on this ocean. Is that true of all oceans? I feel like this hasn't been the case elsewhere where I've been. Has it? Have I just not been trying hard enough to run through the ocean? Could I have always done this? Could they be hiding things from me at the edges of these pink oceans? I mean, most of them haven't been pink. This is probably a different variety of ocean, huh? But it's so huge! Okay, I can zoom out. I can zoom out. That's zooming in. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. That was probably a little nauseating. It wasn't for me, too. Okay, it seems to be a big, huge empty sea. In which case, I guess we won't worry about it. Okay. Right. It seems that that's all there is here, is the sage who has no hands and legs anymore, thanks to me. And then we have to just go back inside, don't we? Okay, so there should be a switch in here somewhere that leads to the final gesture. Wait. Is this the way I got out to the... Oh, it warped me to the bottom of the passage, kind of. Okay, gotcha. Had me skip a couple of ladders. That's fine. Okay. So back down I go. This takes me back to... here. Right. Okay, so... that's probably the biggest secret here in this particular labyrinth. But no, it's not exactly, because the gesture is still out there. The gesture's still out there, so how do I go about getting deeper in this place? There should be a switch which allows it. So says the sage. Wait, I've been recording for a really long time, and I still need to scrap this into something watchable before tomorrow, but I didn't get the gesture yet, but... Okay. I recognize that this is not the best, but I'm going to have to leave it off here. And we're going to have to get the gesture next time. I did some things. I wandered around for an hour and a half, but I did accomplish some things, and I'm going to have to like study my maps and see if I can figure out a way to get deeper. Something that I've missed. I don't know exactly what. But anyway, thank you for watching. Next time, hopefully we'll get that gesture and then bring it up to Hylam Xylem and see what Gibby thinks of it. Should be a good time, I reckon.